And now for the mundane astrology tied to the Leo full moon. We had a stock market crash or upset on Monday, February 3rd. This was after DeepSeek, an announcement about DeepSeek caused tech stocks to crash in America, and as a reaction to the impending tariffs. We will see in the upcoming future the crumbling of big tech, big institutions, big corporations, big pharma, and possibly even big government. This is shifting in favor of smaller government, in favor of the pioneer and the entrepreneur. This is due to Saturn and Neptune traveling into Aries and Pluto in Aquarius, answering to Uranus and Taurus, soon to be Gemini, over the next few years. Uranus stationed direct under the previous lunation, the Aquarius new moon and lunar new year, on January 30th, 2025. It's now focused and drilling down on 23 degrees Taurus, right on demon star Algol, until March 13th. It'll conjoin Algol exactly for the second half of March and until July 2025. So be sure to not lose your head, literally or figuratively. Shocks, surprises, and secrets will continue to come to light. Government secrets, including the truth behind Martin Luther King Jr., which was revealed under the previous lunation, and the JFK secret behind the assassination, which was revealed this morning under the full moon in Leo, revealing that there were, in fact, what Americans have suspected all along, 2 shooters. Curveballs, sudden changes, and reversals. Revolution, and a shift toward higher consciousness and greater spirituality. Cyber attacks, disruption to power grids, networks, and disruptions to transportation systems, especially aviation, planes, trains, and automobiles. We may also see power outages. There will be increased seismic activity, including the possibility for volcanic eruptions and tsunami warnings. In Greece, there were thousands of earthquakes, an earthquake swarm, immediately following the Aquarius new moon lunar new year in late January. This February 12th full Leo moon brings a heightened chance of a major geological event as peak tidal displacement coincides with new and full moons. Just a few days ago, while I was in Puerto Rico, we had a 7.6 magnitude earthquake in the Caribbean. Specifically under this full Leo moon on February 12th, 2025, we're anticipating a major geological event in the Aegean Sea area. More earthquakes, possibly a volcanic eruption, and possibly a tsunami if that occurs. There's a fixed T-square within 1 degree to Aquarius, the Aquarius sun's ruler, Uranus. More on that in a moment. On July 9th, 1956, coinciding with and occurring just hours after the Cancer new moon of 1956, a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck the island of Santorini and other Aegean islands, making it the largest earthquake ever recorded in Europe during the 20th century. The earthquake was followed by a massive tsunami reaching 25 meters in height and resulting in at least 53 deaths. 45% of homes and buildings sustained significant damage, while 35% of homes and buildings experienced a total loss and collapsed. This full moon, today, February 12th, 2025, mirrors the February 5th, 2023 Leo full moon, featuring, again, a fixed T-square within 1 degree to Uranus. In Taurus, within hours of that Leo full moon, there was a 7.8 magnitude earthquake. We will continue to see pushback from the people from 2025 to 2032, especially in the USA and Europe. Pluto and Capricorn from 2008 to 2023-2024 exposed corruption at the hands of the wealthy top 2%, oligarchs, big government, big business, and big pharma. Pluto in Aquarius over the next 20 years until 2043 and 2044, when Pluto will shift into Aries, exposes corruption in aviation, big tech, and artificial intelligence, to name just a few examples. Technology, especially artificial intelligence, medical tech, and the sourcing of it and its materials, many of which come from China, Mexico, and Canada, instead of being sourced right here in the USA, hence the impending tariffs. It'll affect social media, networks of information and communication, and the internet as we know it, the information highway. Innovation and change, trains, aviation, and auto, networks of transportation and trade. All of the energy in Pisces adds an influence of shipping via the seas. I wouldn't be surprised if World War III is played out on the seas and involves the use of weaponized weather or weaponized water. what's been kept secret regarding your access to higher consciousness. You've been sold many lies over the past 2,000 years, but the most notable of which affects your spirituality. Many religions will lie to you, keeping you closed-minded and convincing you that you need them to have a direct connection with God, the universe, or whatever you deem God to be. But the quadruple conjunction in Pisces ushers in the next period of great enlightenment and innovation, seeded by the Lunar New Year, setting the tone for the next 20 years. Saturn, Venus, Neptune, and the North Node of Fate and Destiny, with Venus retrograde upcoming, retracing her steps into this area in March and early April. Pisces energy invites you to dive deep into divine connection with Source and greater oneness with humanity. This energy is ethereal, creative, spiritual, intuitive, compassionate, and healing. Pisces is mutable or adaptable water, which is already quite fluid. The energy is more malleable for us to create and design the future life of our dreams. Saturn in Pisces is all about manifesting your dreams, Pisces, through consistent daily effort over time. In reality, Saturn. 27 to 28 degrees are the final degrees of the Zodiac. There's just one more after it, the 29th degree of Pisces. This is associating with flooding and great floods, themes in every major religion that purge away what no longer serves our best interest and leads to spiritual enlightenment. Endings. Neptune dissolves while Saturn brings a long-term component. Neptune's influence, especially in Pisces, can be confusing, cloudy, and unclear. Neptune is dissolving wherever you have the Pisces-Aries cusp in your chart. You're encouraged to dream of a bigger and better future. Uranus and Jupiter both station direct within days of each other. Both are future-focused and connected to truth and justice. Jupiter is 11 degrees Gemini, located on fixed star Aldebaran, which is exactly where my Moon-Mars conjunction is. Aldebaran is one of the 4 royal watcher stars, nicknamed Watcher of the East, and all of the royal watcher stars are amplifiers, magnifying the qualities of the planet or star point. They are aspecting, especially when it's a conjunction. So Moon conjoined with Regulus amplifies a wildly ambitious nature with a strong drive to achieve at all costs, which can accrue negative karma when left untempered and unconscious. Jupiter on Aldebaran includes themes of learning self-control, especially regarding one's ambition. It can heighten competition and increase the potential for career scandals, rivalries, and sudden downfalls. There is a fight and struggle to keep what's been gained, while also preserving one's integrity and high moral compass in the process. If power is abused, a nemesis will appear. Ego can become overinflated with success, or the person can become a law unto themselves. Then the rise to fame will be followed by a sudden fall, or a loss to a rival that is publicly visible, such as Kendrick Lamar coming at Drake very publicly in front of millions during the Super Bowl. The opposition to Antares, aka anti-Aries, Aldebaran is opposite Antares, Mars' rival, is linked to chronic illness and terminal diseases that can be difficult to diagnose or may remain hidden for years. All the energy in Pisces may indicate that these come from toxins to our water supply, the food that we eat, the drugs that we take, the things that we consume, the chemicals that we ingest, anything that has the potential to be addictive. Jupiter in Gemini. Gemini is all about information gathering and disseminating, and Jupiter expands. So there will be a lot of information coming to light, especially concerning Jupiter and Gemini areas, including law and justice. And especially when we consider that Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So Jupiter is being influenced by Mercury's cazimi, 21 to 22 degrees of Aquarius. Jupiter changing directions implies that our perspectives, beliefs, ways of thinking, perceiving, and even communicating are changing. As above, so below. We too may be changing direction or course on something, especially concerning our values and our closest interpersonal relationships. Jupiter is debilitated in Gemini. It's scattered. It feels like it's being pulled like an octopus in a million different directions, and it can be ungrounded. Be discerning like Mercury, ruler for Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is about the power of choice, while Virgo is about discernment at a detailed level. Mercury conjoined Pluto 1 to 2 degrees Aquarius prior to this cazimi, indicating that big hidden truths are to be revealed. Saturn as the traditional ruler of Aquarius. Currently, Saturn's in Pisces, co-present with Neptune and the North Node of Fate and Destiny, bringing a strong Pisces sub-flavor and influence as we prepare for Pisces season and the new moon in Pisces 2 weeks from now. Be on alert for catastrophic flooding, especially to Southern California. Areas that were recently ravaged by wildfire are now at risk for devastating mudslides. The Southeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and Western North Carolina. Perhaps another deluge of rain will loosen and reveal the hundreds, if not thousands, of bodies of the missing from Hurricane Helene who are believed to be still trapped encased in mud. The difference between Saturn as the ruler of Capricorn, influencing Pluto and Capricorn 2008 to 2024, and Saturn as the ruler of Aquarius, influencing Pluto and Aquarius from 2024 to 2044. Saturn emphasizes discipline, structure, future focus, and long-term goals across both signs, but it does so in a slightly different way. In Capricorn, as a cardinal earth sign, Capricorn tends to manifest Saturn's energy through a grounded, focused, practical, and meticulous approach to achieving its goals, prioritizing hard work and stability. As a cardinal or initiating earth sign, Capricorn initiates via its unmatched work ethic, but it needs to watch for patterns of avoidance through workaholism. All work and no play makes Capricorn a very dull goat. Aquarius. Being a fixed air sign, Aquarius uses Saturn's influence to pursue intellectual endeavors and societal change, focusing on collective progress and humanitarian pursuits over the egoic trappings of personal gain and notoriety. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, you're a real one. Drop your current most used emoji in the comments. If you took anything away from this video, we ask that you like, comment, share the content, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, we know that you'll enjoy the full playlist and this additional video. Thank you so much, love you, and see you soon.